Hey guys, just wanted to chat about what caused my stroke. The cause of a stroke is really important to determine. When you've had a stroke and you go to hospital, first thing they do is perform first aid, breathing, airway, circulation. It's that simple, it's first aid. Then they'll determine what type of stroke you had. Is it ischemic? Is it hemorrhagic? They'll treat it from there. Mine was an ischemic stroke caused by a carotid dissection. So if your carotid's going to dissect, right here on the right where mine did, it's going to dissect at what's called the bifurcation, where it goes from the back to the front. It splits into two. So there's a bit of a weakness there. If a carotid is going to dissect, it's going to happen at the bifurcation. The chances of having a stroke from a carotid dissection are 1%. That's stats that I was given. And in that 1%, if you do have a stroke from a carotid dissection, the chances of dying are 90%. And if you do live, it's palliative care, because it's usually a major stroke if it's carotid dissection. So I had TPA, that clot busting drug, within 45 minutes. Absolutely saved my life. I owe a lot of my recovery to that drug, that decision that was made back then. So the cause of carotid dissection is unknown. Sometimes they call it spontaneous dissection. They called that with mine, where it just happens on its own. I was training for a marathon. I was extremely fit at the time. I was running every day, doing kickboxing, which was basically twice or three times a week, which was an hour and a half of really intensive cardio, plus at short runs and long runs on Sundays. So I was extremely fit. The day I had the stroke, I tried to squeeze probably a 45-minute run into a 20-minute run, and the doctor checked my running app when I had the stroke and I was in the coma, and he said that was the cause. He said, going by the rate I was running, I shouldn't have been running that hard, and he said that was definitely the cause. But it doesn't really help to dwell on the cause of the stroke. Usually ischemic clots come from a dodgy heart valve, so they'll look at your heart, they'll do a full heart workup straight away, an echo. My heart was perfect, so they didn't go any further with that. But most strokes come from atherosclerosis or your heart. Mine came from my carotid artery, as I said. Got my little puppy here, Milo, the cavoodle. Say hello, puppy. So I hope that shed some light on what caused my stroke. I really don't know. One neurologist said it was congenital, which means you were born with an abnormality there. Not sure if that even helps, knowing that. It doesn't really matter. It's not what happened to you, it's what you do about it. So don't worry about why you had the stroke. Let the neurologist worry about why you had the stroke. You don't worry about that. You just get better. Thanks, guys. See you next time.